Alright, greetings and salutations. I am Matt. This is my second stock speedrun for the weekend of January 8th, 2022. If you are unfamiliar with what a stock speedrun is, you can check this video's description for an explanation and also a disclaimer as to its content. Now, I know that in that description it's going to say that these are usually random, but my goal for this weekend series of speedruns is for them to all be requests as opposed to randomly chosen. This next one also comes by way of commenter Zach Chow again. Good sir, I apologize if I mispronounced your name. But I'm going to go here to my little magic box down here in the bottom right, and I am going to type in ticker EXR. And that's what this speedrun's going to be. Let's go check it out. Extra space storage. This is either digital storage or physical storage. Either a data backup service or a self-storage facility. Whatever it is, it had a rough Friday. What the hell? It's had a rough week too. Actually, it doesn't look too bad on the month. Something happened. Something happened at the start of the year though. Alright, first of all, what kind of business? I'm liking these earnings numbers. Revenue goes up. Earnings kind of fluctuates weirdly. I'm not too sure what to make of that. I still like the revenue numbers at least. Let's see what is this? Self-administered, self-managed real estate investment trust. Company owned and operated physical self-storage facilities. 40 states, Washington D.C., Puerto Rico. Is this known by a certain name? Extra space storage. I'm trying to think if I've seen a self-storage with that name. I don't know. Honestly, if you were to ask me just on the street, hey, name a self-storage facility you've seen, and I'll be like, oh, because I don't know the name of any of these. You pass them by all the time. Does anybody know the name of them? No, you don't. And if you do, you're lying. Okay. So it doesn't look bad. 6 months looks pretty good. What the hell? Holy damn! Stocks go up, Batman. Okay. So let's see what I want to look at here. I want to see this tumble in September, and I want to see what may have caused this stumble here. Otherwise, I'm liking how this is shaping up. Let's see if we can figure out if there's anything wrong here. Ventus. Why are you giving me articles about Ventus? That's not what I'm looking at. Why are you giving me articles about Crown Castle? It's not what I'm looking at either. Stock moves minus 1.74. Yes. What is with that downslip? Poised to continue their winning streaks. I assume this is one of them that you're talking about, Zax. Why is it giving me articles about a bunch of other companies? National self-storage rights by building in... You know, I'm pronouncing this right. Is it REIT? I honestly don't know how to pronounce that properly. What is considered the appropriate pronunciation of REIT? Please let me know if you know. What makes extra storage a strong momentum stock? That was 17 days ago, though. That was before that small drop. A small drop doesn't mean much. Could be just a blip. All right, you know what? I want to see what these three articles have to say. Stock moves. What you should know. Move was narrower than the S&P's loss. Yeah, there was a heavy drop day this past week. I think that's what it's talking about. As it approaches next earning release, when is that? That is next month. Company expects to report EPS of $1.85, up 25%. $1.85. Where is that on this chart? $1.85. Really? $1.85? That is higher than any of these. It's a... Very high expectation. The most recent consensus estimate is calling for quarterly revenue up 20% from a year ago. Investors should also note, research indicates that these estimate currently Zach's ranked number 1. Strong guy, really. Zach feels pretty confident about this. Wait, 2.35? How does a PEG differ from a PE? But this metric also takes into companies' expected earnings growth and rate into account. Really, 2.35? That seems incredibly low. Wait a minute, I gotta double check these numbers. No, it's not. What are you talking about? Get this, your fancy schmancy peg numbers out of here. I look at PE like a man. And I gotta tell you, 38 is a little bit on the high end, but it's not terrible. And I'll bet the book value is pretty high. Yeah, 22. I mean, it's not high compared to the share price, but it's high compared to a lot of other book values you see. And I figured it would be kind of high because these guys, I know book value usually takes into account assets mostly. And these guys have a lot of assets in land, most likely. And buildings too, but you know, the land is where the money is. No, nobody cares what's on the land, they just want the land. Other industry currently at a... So is lower... So for this peg, is lower better? I'm guessing because for PE, lower is better. Okay, so Zax likes this. It doesn't really explain in here why it went down. I was hoping for an explanation as to why it dropped this 1.74, but I guess I'm not going to be able to get that. I don't see that in here. And each recent change in analyst estimates, yeah, I don't really... Well, directly quoted with the near term... No, I don't really see anything in here about that. Buy now... Well, is this also a Zax article? Yeah, they're probably going to say buy it. I mean, it was a strong buy in that other article. Well, wait, this one says buy. So between this article and that other article, a separation of 15 days? They upgraded it from buy to strong buy? Wow, they must really like it. Company that currently holds momentum style score of B. I mean, I'm guessing B is pretty good, which momentum makes sense to be pretty good. Because it has seemed to do nothing but go up in the past year. Continue their winning streaks. Managed to pull off a decent performance this year. Demand for self-storage spaces increased, owing to the flexible work environment. That makes sense. That logic checks out. Here we have hand-picked 5 REITs. Notable name in the self-storage industry, focused on expanding through accretive acquisitions. Have they made acquisitions recently? Extra space storage acquisitions? I can't spell. Now, when they say acquisitions, do they mean acquisitions of land or acquisitions of companies? Because when I hear acquisition, I assume acquisitions of other companies, but maybe they're acquiring the land because... Why else would you make a page for saying, hey, you should sell to us? I doubt any companies are going to come along and read this, but people that want to sell land might. Many choices, actually, we know that no deal is ever cookie cutter. This is why we're experiencing Taylor Solutions. Our track record of dealing fairly with sellers is known far and wide. It just talks about transaction. It doesn't say what they're transacting, but I assume it's land. I mean, I can't imagine what else they're transacting. So there's that. Okay. Oh shit! Which one of these articles was I reading? No, that's the one where it had buy, but now it's strong buy, and this is the one where it's talking about notable acquisitions. Mutually beneficial joint venture partnerships, third-party management platform. Yeah, I saw talk about third-party management platform. Third-party self-storage platform. What does that mean? What the hell is third-party self-storage management? This looks like it's a different company, but at least they define what third-party management is. Benefit third-party self-storage management. Comes with managing employees. Okay, I don't think I really have the time to fully digest this. That's interesting. Okay, 10 seconds left. I want to see conversations. I want to see what the peanut gallery thinks about this. Oh, it's not going to load in time! Stupid internet! Come on, 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 come on! Shit! Okay. I think it's doing well. I like it. I almost kind of wonder. So I don't really see a good reason why it slipped. It's not a big slip. You're talking about, I think it was like 217 down to 208. That's not a huge slip. It's still a little bit of a slip. It's a noticeable blip. It's a noticeable blip in how it's done over the past year, right? But from what I can tell, that blip is only due to the market conditions. The market conditions right now. It drops, everything else drops. Tide and boats and rising. You've probably heard that term before, right? I guess it also applies to if the tide goes down, too. So I would almost imply. So I'm probably gonna hit this buy button here, just because it looks like an extremely solid company with a good future, and I would reinforce the buy with, again, disclaimer. Nothing I say in here. My own personal opinions based on what I saw. Obviously, I don't know everything. And nothing I say here should be something that you take as personal investment advice, but I do want to drive home the reasons why I'm going to click this buy button. It's not just because I liked everything I saw about the company, but it is also that blip that it had recently that does not seem to be tied to any particular thing that the company is doing. So not only is it a buy, but it is reinforced by the fact that right now in this blip, I would argue is the perfect buy on the dip opportunity. Okay? So yeah, I'm gonna go hit that buy button. I like it. It looks solid to me. I kinda don't really have anything else to say. This was a pretty easy call, I think. I don't have any caveats or additional statements to make. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there and catch you on the next one.